Good morning, it's Karen, and I'm here to do a flip through of my Dear Julie just June, just 15 Junk Journal Challenge. And we were to take 15 items and out of our stash and make a journal out of them. And I used 13 of my 15. This is what I came up with. My journal has 4 signatures, a Midori style cover with ties, and that way each signature is individually bound so it can be taken out, used, put back, or it can be taken out and replaced. There's approximately 120 pages. I didn't actually count them. I should have, but I didn't. Approximately 120 pages. It's 6.5 by 9 and has a 1 3/4 inch spine. The tassel is removable. It's just held on up here with a what's this thing called? It's a bulb pin that was part of my kit or my subscription box. And I'm going to go ahead and remove that, get it out of the way. And my first item I chose was a subscription box. And here's the thing. Well over a year ago, I signed up for a subscription box from Linda Israel. And they come every 2 to 3 months. It used to be 2 months, now it's every 3 months. And when I ordered them, I also set it up to where I would get a digital version of the kit that I was getting for that month. And what would happen is I would get the digital kit first, make a journal, and then by the time my sub box got here, I just laid it to the side. So I have a lot of these subscription boxes laying around that really need to get used because there's some neat stuff in there. So that was my first choice. And then I used the digital kit that came with it. I did the Positive Vibes subscription box. Used the digital kit number 2, white paper for 3, white cardstock for 4, washi tape for 5. Hug Snug was number 6. I used the material to make my cover. That was number 7. An Inspire notepad was number 8. My Tim Holtz stamp set was number 9. I used a stencil out of the Linda Israel All About Robins kit or subscription box. Just because I love that stencil, I'll use it on everything. I used a large face cards to color from Kroger, a small colorful blessings cards to color from Kroger. And I also I took 3 items off and I added this. It's just a notebook or notepad that I got from the Dollar Tree that has different colors of solid pages in it. So those are my 13 items that I used. And sorry about the lighting. It's best I can get it to see all the signatures that'll come out. And I'm really not going to talk a whole lot this time. I just really want to show you the book. This was one of the items that we had to have. This was a flip up, flip down with an insert. And there's my insert, which can be used on the inside or it can be tucked in the pocket that I've made. It is more secure in the pocket. Corner tuck, journaling card. Another item that we had to have, it was a requirement, was a top tuck. I am not crazy about them because usually the things I put in a top tuck will not stay. But this time it's working pretty good. I actually kind of like this one. And maybe I need to make them like this more in the future where they're a little bigger, not so small. Because I do like this top tuck. one of our mini challenges this month was to take a guest check, game piece, a sticker, a ticket, and a stamp, and some kind of ribbon or trim, and part of a book page, and make these little cards out of them. There's my guest check, my book page, my sticker, game piece, ticket, stamping, and my trim. We had to have 4 large tags. There's one of them. We also had to use bits of napkin at least 4 places in the book. This has a pocket right here. And this is one of my napkins. Just a plain back journaling card. Pocket with, and I have 2, it's a double pocket. This was one of the game pieces that we were allowed to use in the book. This was the opposite side of my flip-flop page. My paper wasn't big enough, so when I put it over here, it was short. Instead of leaving it a page, I just glued it to this page and made a pocket. Here we have a bank envelope, 2-pocket bank envelope that we had to make as one of the requirements with 2 inserts, and there's a pocket here with a tag insert, and then there's a pocket here with a card insert, and then I didn't like all this left, so I just put another card on the front, made a pocket, and there's an insert for it. We also had to have signature ties, things on our signature ties, embellishments, and I just punched out flowers out of some of the leftover paper and made my signature ties. We had to have 4 stamped or stenciled pages. There's one of my stenciled pages, and this one is stenciled with the stencil that came with the kit, and I used ink. Stamping. This is my flip-flop page, the other half of the one that made the pocket. It just has a little notepad inside for extra writing. I put a double pocket here with cards. And this, I made a belly band out of this tag, and there's a postcard. Used my washi here for a stamp. And I also used one of these little paper clips out of I guess that's what that is, out of the kit, because my card wanted to flop out. This was from my stack of stickers, the Mini Challenge 3. There's one of my stack of stickers. Stamped, stenciled. This was one of my napkin uses on a large tag. One of my guest checks. The signature ties, the same thing. The little And we had to make 4 embellished paper clips. Here's one of mine, bird on this side with a decorated side on the back. Journal card. This was the notepad, and I made a mini notepad out of it. This might be my new favorite thing to do. It used to be the Midori cover was my favorite, but I really, really like this. It was called a border tuck flip, and this was a border that was added on after the page was made. And then this is the flip side of it, and it flips up for more space here, and then there's a little pad right here, and that is also on another stenciled page. Belly band with just a card I made out of paper out of the kit. Another stenciled page. One of my stack of stickers. We had to have a collage page. Here's my collage page. Another stack of sticker. Another one of my guest checks. Another one of my embellished paper clips. We got a butterfly on this side with a decoration on this side. Corner tack. Oh, and this was a card. We were allowed to add 4 cards. Another stenciled page. More signature ties or signature embellishments. Another stenciled page. Stack of sticker. And this is just like the plenty writing, and if you wanted, you could actually put a tiny something in there out of the pocket. I love these pockets. They're very, very pretty, but where they're uneven makes it kind of hard to get your stuff back in when you take it out. This was another element we had to make. It is a double tuck, and I used my security envelope to make it. These are just plain cards that I'm using for my 2 of my inserts. And then here's the other insert. I made a card out of items that were found in the kit. The material, the piece of white cardstock, and then these little paper flowers. And usually the sub boxes have like sequins or beady, has trim. This time I only had beads, so I've used beads there. Another one of my large tags with some napkin. Stencil paper. Large tag napkin. Belly band, stenciled paper, and a card I made. Sterling card. Oh, here's a pocket with a card inside. This is another one of my guest checks. And with a card inside of that. And also, here is another one of my paper clips. We have an arrow on this side. And then on this side, we have a bird with a little tassel on it. It's more stenciling. more stenciling, a stack of stickers, another pocket here that has a card that I made out of things that were in the sub box, and then this is part of my notepad. This is one of my stack of stickers right here. And then here's a card that ties the two birds together with some more stenciling. And that is my book. And I thank you for watching. And thank you, Julie. I actually am crafting again, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm ready to get some of this stuff out of my... I have quit buying. Of course, everybody has to stay home, so you can't go out to buy anymore. But I'm actually using up some of the things that I had in the house, and that's wonderful. Thank you. Bye.